What happened to your Prince? Here, Prince. Here, Prince. Here, Prince.
John!
Oh, what?
Prince Charming.
Here, Prince.
Do you need two chairs?
Here, Prince. The thing about becoming aware of Googling your subconscious, you have to kind of also grasp that your subconscious is also Googling you. If you lower your eyes and just the index finger, you place it below your lips, above your chin, your body starts generating a single signal of comfort. There's just a tremendous comfortable feeling in your whole body. If you move your index finger away, that sensation disappears. You place it on your chin again, and again that sensation of comfort. How many of you could feel that? Excellent. Isn't that amazing? I was giving a lecture at Toastmasters, and I was pointing this out to the audience, and the person next after me was so difficult to listen to that everybody in the audience went like this. If you take your left hand and put your fingers together, it can be lower, you can relax it. And with the right hand, just gently hold the fingers. You will feel emotional support being generated by your body. Raise your hand if you can actually feel that emotional support. Isn't that amazing? So we don't really pay attention how our subconscious decided to Google us. We're sort of sitting like this without realizing that we're talking to somebody and we're being supported. Or we're like this. There's all kinds of variations. Are you guys happy to be here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to show you how to be even happier. So all you have to do is just place either hand underneath the chin and think how happy you are. And you will notice this increase of happiness from your whole being, of your whole body. Even more happy with two hands. You know, isn't that amazing? You will see this in restaurants where people are coupling, you know, getting to know each other. And one person, oh, I'm so happy to be with you. It's your own subconscious Googling you, causing you to put your hands like this to make you look brighter and happier. Oh, I'm so happy to be with you. Yeah, creepers, yeah. So, the one that I like, would you like to become beautiful, by the way?
Oh, yes.
I discovered this one because once I realized that positioning of fingers and hands is not arbitrary, I started paying attention to what people were doing. And Linda over here was doing some energy work with me, and she had her, you take your left hand and place the fingers of the right in front of them, touching, and kind of keep them in front of you. So she was sitting like that, and I was kind of talking to her, and she started looking nicer and prettier, and she was looking more prettier, and then all of a sudden her face, which naturally sometimes looks pale, looked like she put makeup on it. And I said, what the heck is going on over here? I said, is this the secret of happiness or prettiness? Because I've seen people that have like what I call pretty aura, and usually when they have it, they look very beautiful. The irony, they all hate themselves because they think they look ugly. So it's like life having a joke on them. You're going to look gorgeous, but you're going to feel like you feel horrible. So you will actually notice that the skin tone of my skin tone and the people holding like this is changing. You will notice that the sensations in your face are changing. That your face is actually becoming different skin tones, different quality. If you move your hands forward, then you can move your face. Now you become mobile. Hey, I can move. I have a face. I can actually have an expression. But beautiful people can't move their face. They can only look pretty. You know, so it's amazing that you can actually choose, hey, I want to have character, yeah. Or you can, I want character, I just want to look good. Is that amazing? So next time you see somebody use their hands or position their hands any way you want to, just reduplicate it, lower your eyes and see what it produces. Notice what happens with them. How are they different? So one of the things we're going to do is John is going to play an instrumental, and we're going to put our just index finger. If you actually use the thumb, it changes the quality of the sensation in your body. It really has to be only the index finger. It's that precise. It's like a computer program. And so as he's playing, you can move your finger in and out, and you will notice some amazing stuff. Go. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, if you like your favorite song playing on the radio or at home, try this. And they say, oh, I love that one, that's so great. I'm very daring. So if I find something interesting, I like to apply it to everybody I meet, even strangers. So one of the things that I discovered that if I took my 3 fingers and played them like a piano at random and tried it on my head, like in a front part, it felt really, really nice. It went all the way around in the back, which in a circular fashion. I said, wow, that's amazing. So I would actually meet people I knew or strangers, and I would say, hi, can I show you something? You know how people are. Sure. Hey, how does that feel? Doesn't that feel good? My girlfriend is surprised that I'm willing to do that to anybody. Hi, can I show you something? There was a man with 2 young children. They were around 5 and 4, who were hyper, really super hyper. So of course, this one on a train, Riverside run. He was standing. His children were just overacting, overreacting, being hyper on a chair. So of course, I stood up and I said, "Hey, can I show you something?" And he looks at me and he says, "Sure." And I said, "Well, let me." And I went like this, and I said, "Doesn't that feel good?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Why don't you try it on your kids? You know, it will calm them down." So he started doing that. And he would just do a little 3-finger tap, and each child would calm down for a few seconds, and of course they would act up again. But the point was that it was a technique that the kids liked. And so you can apply it to anybody that's overreacting, and especially children, because they are looking for something that's a little bit different, and they will love it. And so, oh, that feels great. Oh, wow, that's great. I decided to see what would happen with 1 finger, because you've heard of tapping, and it didn't have the same thing. 2 fingers was okay, but it was 3 fingers. The 3 fingers were the one at random that worked. So I said, what about 4? And all of a sudden, there was these sensations of complexity. You know, like Sarah was saying, what happens if you play like this? Well, what happens when you do 4 fingers? It's like, holy shit, it's like, it's too complex. So I said, 5?
What about 5?
I know, the rhythm doesn't work because you need to throw another finger. And I can't quite turn it around, so.
Piano lessons.
Piano lessons. So I asked John to play the chords of the same thing, and I was amazed about the complexity of feelings that occurred in my body. And when he stopped, I actually felt like pulsations coming out of my body. So go ahead. You can do this 4 fingers on your head and feel the complexity, then listen to the chords. And then they do the same. Guys feel that?
Yes.
Can I see your palm? This is an actual technique. We were talking about palming and face people. I actually do a lot of awareness of how my energy probes individuals, but what I'm doing is I'm looking at myself. Show me what I got out of the experience at Energy Theater so far. And there's just electricity going through my body. We don't realize, but we can actually get in touch with our subconscious faster. And I'm looking at Linda over here. She's being very cautious. Like, what the heck are you cautious about? I'm not doing anything. Just checking you out. And now she's relaxing. So if you actually don't mind, lower your eyes and touch the palm of the person next to you, and then ask, what have I gotten so far from Energy Theater? And you will be amazed at the sensations going through your body. It never occurs to us that our energy has its own agenda, has its own life. And what it does, you have your experience, this is the experience of the energy in my body, and what it is getting out of this performance. And I'm really amazed. So don't forget, when you go home, you can palm people, you can check people to see if they're face people, brain people, or body people, or you can play around with your fingers. Learn to Google. Use those energetic abilities that we all